This baby is born. There are 48 types of chi senses less than others. Father sees unrecognizable son. Talk about killing him. At the mother's begging. So put him in the tub and let it be. Luckily, I was rescued by a passing doctor. The kind-hearted doctor took him home. Picked up children on the battlefield. Put it in the pot and cook for 747 days, joining your own ancestral recipe. Refine the water of life. Then to the touch. Pull up the high-voltage motor. A beating heart came out. Then do the same. The genius doctor helped the baby do 48 kinds of organs, sew them all up on the baby, and named him Hikugimaru, because these air organs are the proportion of the genius doctor in Begigamaru, with an exorcism knife. Since then, the 100 ghost kings have followed the genius doctor to learn the swordsmanship every day. 20 years have passed. Physician's sudden semen sickness. On his deathbed, he told the mystery of Begamaru's life experience. A former general. Dominate the world for your own sake. Made a deal with the devil. 48 air organs for the birth of a child. This general is the father of Hyakamaru in this life, in order to regain his chi. Follow the body's instructions to come to the tavern. The audience cheers. Hikugimaru takes a knife and puts down the mask. The dancer also appears to be a spider monster. The claws pierced through the body of Hyakamaru, but the wound healed quickly. This scene shocked the spider monster. Hikugimaru takes a knife and lays down its head. Spider monster dies. Hyakamaru also fell to the ground. This little cutie. I will call my mother affectionately. The two followed little cutie to a burnt-down temple. Because of the constant war over the years, people are struggling to raise their children. We'll leave the child in the temple to fend for itself. There is also the birth of a little cutie. In the evening, they stayed at the local parents' house. Crazy has 7 lovely daughters. In front of people as a complaint of harm to people and animals. Late at night, they are discussing whose meat is tender and delicious. Then it turned into a red baby bug. They came to Hyakamaru's room. Dororo fell asleep, completely unaware that danger is approaching. 100 ghost pills that have been prepared. Take out the exorcism knife. And thousands of eggs. The other end of the channel. It's the burnt-down temple. It seems that the children abandoned by the villagers. They have become food for baby bugs. Dororo leads the villagers. Throw the baby bugs to death one by one. And the long lady also turned into a moth monster. Want to escape. The resentful spirit released by the little cutie was pulled down by the combined force. Hikugimaru's hand is down. One-shot kill. Begamaru also from the moth monster. Found his liver. They continued on their way to find the lost air officer. On the way, they encountered a giant tree monster. I found my lost ear. They find a tavern in the city to eat. Better King's son Turbot is recruiting for. Turbo Fish brought Bai Gui Wan back to the palace. I met the princess on the way. The princess recognized the family emblem on Begamaru's clothes at a glance. Baikimaru through his own induction. Also learned the ins and outs of things. Telepathy between mother and child. The princess was so excited that she fainted. I have never seen such a cruel father. Take the son's 48 chi officers to make a deal with the magic demon. After the son was born, the disabled R abandoned him. 20 years later, son finds T to take revenge. They were all heard by the youngest son, Duobaoyu at the door. Turbo Fish is worried that his brother Begamaru will take the throne with him. Decide to be stronger. Onimaru shows mercy everywhere. However, there are so many people on the other side. A soldier after a kill. Hyakamaru found. Turbot was accidentally stabbed to death by a broken sword. This scene happened to be seen by the mother who came over. Mother wants to vent her anger on Turbot. But I couldn't do it. My mother stepped forward to stop it. At this time, my father came. But he was hurt by his father's ruthless san. Father and son meet. Father tricks to death. But still got stabbed by Baiguiwan. In the end, Hikugimaru still didn't work. Suddenly the turbot rises into the air, controlled by the devil. Live turbot. That's how the devil bites his father into his body. Father became a horned monster. Father became a horned monster. The devil is starting to take over the country, while the devil is happy to leave. Father who still has a clue. One knife cut through his body. Intend to be with the devil. At the begging of the father, Hikukimaru solved it with one knife. Random devil to ashes. This time he got his heart back. The two brothers finally reunited. Turbot asks Begamaru to inherit the throne, but Begamaru Z is used to being loose, rejected this sleeping throne. Together with Dororo, we embarked on the road to find Shi. We meet next time.